Hello, welcome to Old New England Houses. My name is Andrew. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're going to take a look at this house here, both inside and outside this house, located in Canaan, New Hampshire. You're absolutely going to love this house, I guarantee it. But before we jump into the house, I want to encourage everyone to hit that like button, hit subscribe button, and notification bell. I post new houses once a week. Every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when a new video uploads. And if I keep that once a week schedule, which I certainly plan on doing, I have enough houses to make videos for the next 6 years, roughly 6 years. So I have lots of amazing houses to show you all. So definitely hit that subscribe button because I got so much more to show. All right, let's jump into the house. Like I said, located in Canaan, New Hampshire, built in the year 1760, makes the house 265 years old. 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 1,768 square feet, and sits on just about 25 acres of land. All right, we got the front entryway here. Rather plain. I gotta say, I would just do some landscaping work here, put some gardens on either side, nice little walkway, nothing too crazy. But one thing I do really like, I like the color, this color red that they have for the house. But I like the fact that that is not aluminum siding, right? That's actual wood siding. In a house this age, I think aluminum siding should be illegal. You can't, I would never ever put aluminum siding on a house this age. If I needed to redo the siding of this house, it would be wood all the way. So I really do appreciate that they're keeping kind of that authentic feel of the house. Now going into the front door here, this is what you immediately see when you get inside the house. Pretty typical entryway for a house this age. You got the stairs immediately going there, and they're closed off like they are. You got the wall going all the way up. So mostly enclosing the stairs. That's very, very common for a house this age. I don't like the painted floors. I'm sure you've all heard me say that before. There's some other rooms here too where the floors are painted. Not every room has painted floors, but you'll see more of that here later on in the video. I'll give you a minute to soak all this in. All right, we're gonna go straight ahead here into this room. And I love, the first thing that always popped up to me when I first saw this room was the floor. And I think it helps that you get the natural light kind of reflecting off the floor. It helps kind of illuminate the floor a little bit. But I really, really do like the flooring in this room. One thing I noticed is that the ceiling, the wood, all the beams there in the ceiling, those are not old, obviously. They look almost brand new. So I wonder how much work has been done to this house over the years. 265 years old, the house is going to need some work. Hopefully, you can maintain as much of the original house as possible. I always hate to see original features and parts of houses, houses this age have to go, but sometimes you just have to, you can't help it. But I do like this very, very large fireplace here, and it looks like it still works too, because I'm just judging by all the black that you got here on the stone in the back, or in the brick in the back of the fireplace. So I'm assuming that this fireplace is still a functional fireplace, but I could be wrong. All right, moving on here to the next room. Love the color choices they have in this room as well. I love this natural, all this brick right here too. Love that in the fireplace. The ceiling here does not look new. It does look old. You can see all the imperfections here in this beam. All these little notches that were carved out as they were forming the beam way back when, 265 years ago. So, but I do really, really enjoy this room here. Nice little dining room space. Give you a minute to soak it all in. Alrighty, moving on here. Now we're into the kitchen. And nothing too wild and crazy here. This is pretty standard kitchen. One thing that stuck out to me is the fact they got some lighting up here in the ceiling, and I like the way they kind of hid it away. Having it attached to the beam right there, kind of hides that lighting away. That's a little detail that I noticed. I kind of appreciated. So moving on here out of the kitchen, and this is probably my least favorite room in the whole house. Not a knock to the homeowner. Not sure if the current homeowner still has a room decorated this way, but I don't like the furniture and I don't like the painted floors. And so let me know if you disagree. Am I wrong for thinking that? Comment down below and let me know. But at least they're easy fixes. You could easily change the furniture out. You can strip the floors down. I prefer the nice natural wood look. Kind of like a rough, filled with imperfections. I wouldn't want anything nice and glossy. Kind of rough looking is the way I would want the floors to be. So it's easy fixes nonetheless. But let me know down below in the comments what you think of this room. And moving on, one of the bathrooms. definitely, I think they're making good use of the space for sure. You gotta be careful for your head when you're walking in here. At least I do, anyways. I'm 6 feet. I'm not sure how tall this ceiling is here and how tall this is once you start to get the slope. But one thing, putting a bathroom in this part of the house, utilizing this space as a bathroom, is you can't have a mirror because of the way the ceiling is. So, it is what it is. When you got houses this age, sometimes you just can't help these things. But I think they did. I think they made a good use of the space for sure, and I do like the way they set the bathroom up. Okay, moving on. It's bathroom number 2 / laundry room. Nothing too special here. Nothing too fancy. Pretty standard bathroom. Give you a minute to soak it all in. All right. Moving on here. This is the top of the stairs. So here are the stairs leading down to the front door of the house, and we're at the top of the stairs here. So I like how open the space is up here at the top, and I like the wood here. Definitely looks natural, looks original. So that's what I like to see. And when I see original parts of houses like this, you see these kind of like the bones of the house. I always think about what were people thinking and talking about when they built the house? What did it look like? What did they look like? I just my imagination just kind of runs wild of what it was like at the time when this house was being constructed. And before we go, this is the first bedroom we're going to see over here. But before we go see that, we're going to jump into this room over here. And it's like a little reading nook. I probably couldn't really tell what to do with this space exactly. It's kind of tough because you got that slope right there in the ceiling. But I think they made good use of space for sure. I love this. Look at this wood beam right here. You got the pegs right here going down there instead of nails. And this is the way I would like a natural floor or some original floors to look in a house this age. This is the way, not to paint it up here, but this is exactly how I want it to look. Comment down below and let me know what you think of the way how do you want natural, I always say natural, how do you want original floors to look in a house this age? And moving on, now jumping into that first bedroom right off the stairs. Nice bright space too. I like all the natural light coming in this room. Not a big fan of the nightstand and the bed though. So some of the furniture choices I'm not too wild about in the house, but I do like this table and I like these chairs too. So definitely enjoying that. All right, moving on. Bedroom number 2. Let you soak it in. There's not really too much to say here. I'll let you give you a minute to take in the room. Okay, moving on. Now jump into the outside of the house. Well, the channel, and this purpose of this video is to focus on the house, and the overall channel is to focus on all these beautiful old New England houses. But gotta look at this land here because I had some good pictures of this land. Remember, it's about 25 acres, and it is absolutely stunning. So this is the side of the house right here. This is where we are in relation to the house. But you come back here, you're in the back of the yard, looking towards the house. You got 2, I guess we call them very large sheds or small barns. I'm not sure. But this is the house right here, just in. You get the driveway, the street right there. Here's the opposite side. Now we're closer up to the house, in between the house, and here are those large sheds / barns. I'm not sure exactly what you would call them. I'll call it a large shed. So that's what we're looking at here. And moving on to the next picture. Look at that view. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, I can just imagine sitting there. You got shade from the tree. Nice warm day, nice breeze blowing through, so you got the wind chimes going right behind you. You're just sitting there just soaking in that view. I mean, where do I sign up for that? I'll definitely do that in a heartbeat. And now moving on. And great aerial shot here. I'm not sure exactly where the property line sits, but this is gorgeous right here. Here's the main house right here. Here are those large sheds that we saw earlier. This is just giving you a full view of the yard right here. Again, not sure where the property line goes, how far back in the tree line it goes. And that's all we have. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell. I post new videos once a week, every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, I have about 6 years worth of houses to show. So definitely hit the subscribe button because I got a lot of beautiful, amazing old New England houses to show you. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.